Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Bob here from Bob's Place, and we're back at it with another video. I hope y'all doing great. I'm doing just about fine. Today, folks, we're here on Pet Simulator 99. And what are we here to do? What are y'all here to look forward to? And what are y'all here for? Well, it's been a wonderful day. It's been a wonderful time during this update. We're currently 1 day and 11 hours and 44 minutes away from this next update. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too as well. It should be an interesting update. The Craving Rab world. You know, we're going to have the Coloring world, Crab Rave world, Craving Rab. Lovely world coming up. I don't know how they're going to do it. You know, it looks like it's going to be a color world for the clan battle based off the leaks and everything that we've seen thus far. Definitely there's going to be some more leaks and things to come. Now, folks, what are y'all here for? What are we all kind of here for in general? Well, we're going to talk about huges a little bit today. We're going to talk about a little bit some of the best ways that I use to get huges that I recommend. Some of it's free to play, some of it's pay to win. It's a combo of both. These methods are a hit or a miss depending on who you are. Now, there's no guaranteed way to get huges. I know during events and different things, they can definitely make huges a lot more cheaper to get, a lot more obtainable, and a lot more fair, which I wish they were like that outside of events and outside of time. But they got to be realistic so that huges don't completely deflate in price. But I'm happy they've gotten as cheap as they did. Huges were down where they should be. They were as lowest I've ever seen them. You know, I've seen huges going for like 30 mil some places. Absolutely crazy. But they've kind of leveled back out, but they're kind of still low where they should be. They should still stay low. We'll see how long that stays there is the best way to put that, and if that changes at all. But we got that new color world coming. Now, what is a great way to get huge? Well, first off, just a pay to win way. Just in case you're wondering, it's gonna be game passes. It's gonna be these different game passes, right? Ultra luck. The game passes that I recommend. I've already done a tier list kind of on that. My tier list hasn't really changed related to game passes. Pretty simple. Don't buy VIP. VIP is not worth it. Let me just show you what it has. You know, it's a range of benefits, including VIP only area, daily rewards, chat tag, and more. It's great early on, but long run, it's really not that beneficial. You get something in chat, of course. You do get something in chat. To be clear, like I'll put this. It says VIP. Like there you go. Like yeah, you get a chat tag. It's not too crazy. There are better, more useful game passes out there. Whenever it comes down to those game passes and everything, that you can definitely put to better use. Like, you know, much better. I would rather buy luck over a VIP and anything. But my two favorite game passes for huges and whatnot is going to be the Huge Hunter. Of course, that increases your huge odds by 2,500%. Now, does that guarantee the huge every night? No, it's not. You can. There are plenty of days where me and other people go through. You know, you can literally be on almost 24/7. You can be grinding away. You can be actively trying to get things and actually trying to get items and huges, and you'll get nothing for like 2 or 3 days. It can happen, or you can go multiple days in a row of getting huge. It changes all the time, it feels like, which is perfectly right for those of you who are like actively grinding like that. If you're not actively grinding, you might not notice. It's hard to say, but I can say with a definite doubt that at times, you know, it's almost like you don't have a game pass, but that's just mainly because of the world of chances and RNG. Now, I'm not saying it's exactly like that for everyone, or it exactly goes like that whenever you do or do not have those game passes. Game passes merely modify the chances and odds of things. Yeah, I'd much rather tell people to go invest in enchants at that point. Go invest in active huge enchants, active huge hunter. That would be such a, or sorry, not the active huge hunter, whatever, the active huge book. This book right here I use on my hatching enchant, which is going to be three right here. This is my primary hatching thing that I use. 3 of these because this book right here, these huge hunter books, imagine you have 100 million, right? Take that 100 million, this right here is like 25. So let's say we're at 100 million. A little confusing, I know. One of those books can bring it down to 80 million, right? If that makes sense. Now, that's not, of course, accurate or perfect. That's just a great way to generalize kind of how much those books can help in the huge chance odds. Now, a lot of them, of course, you can have the books, you can have the game pass, you still don't get a huge every night, just to be quite clear. People's accounts and, you know, everybody's account is different when it comes to RNG and luck and all of that, so keep that in mind. Some people are going to have vastly better luck, especially newer accounts. You'll notice, you know, your brand new account is definitely going to get more items, more things, more stuff. That's, you know, how it goes, especially when it relates to this thing. Newer accounts will see a definite increase. Now, another way, of course, to, you know, like we've kind of talked about a different way, is just making sure that you're grinding for gems. I'm using the fortune flags all the time, and I use sprinklers all the time, right? So I use these fortune flags, and I use these sprinklers, right? So I'm always trying to make sure that they are there and fully down all the time. Now, the sprinklers sadly do despawn after an hour and a half, but they help a lot with getting items and gems, which is what you want. Because at the end of the day, to be quite clear, you need items and gems to be able to get your huges. If you can't get them through the egg, you can get them through the trading plaza. Trading plaza has all sorts of deals going on in there. Now, keep in mind, I definitely recommend people don't. Your first huge, you might want to go for an item gem combo, just because maybe you're really trying to push for that first huge. But I definitely recommend people go for peer. Maybe you get an egg or exclusive egg or something like that. You definitely can make, you know, people buy huges and whatnot that way all the time. It can definitely happen, which is definitely something to keep in mind. You know, you don't need gems, but peer is definitely going to be the best way you're going to get a huge and the quickest way you're going to get a huge. Now, of course, with that in mind, right? Getting a huge could come in a variety of factors. So my first huge that I got in Pet Sim 99, right, not in Pet Sim X, but in 99, was right here, the Wizard Rusty. I got that from a random pull in a crystal chest, right? I was just doing pulls, and I got it in there. I didn't get it on video, or what? I wasn't even doing a video at that time. That was a random pull I got from that chest, and that's from these crystal chest keys, which I am actually do a quick combination on these keys, because keys are, you know, now that we're back in the main world, we got to get back to the grind. Ooh, built up 2400. I have to sell some of those probably. Maybe open something up. I know we just did a video recently where we opened up 3,000 of these. Man, it was an absolute grind. I think that video, that was probably one of my longest like videos to take. I think it took like 3 or 4 hours of just pure grind, because you have to burn through those keys. And burn through those keys takes so much time. I don't know. It was a while. It was a long grind. And that was a long day for that video. A lot of pause and going back and forth, checking out on the keys, and a lot of different stuff. Especially being stuck in that area. Did we pull a huge? I don't fully remember. You have to go check out that video. I think we might have gotten a huge. I don't know. But yeah, if I did, I know I didn't keep it, because it would have been a normal one, because it's not there at the bottom with the rest of my lovely rainbows or goldens or anything like that. Or we'll see. I got a kangaroo recently on the huge path. But yes, so if I'm actively doing huges, right? So right now I'm doing items, right? I got my, or I should say, I should have this. This is what I'm normally doing right now. It's mainly because I'm just trying to get as most items as I can, because I am trying to sell these lovely books of doom. These are some crazy books and everything that are worth an insane amount, and can be sold for a value that people want, because people want these for this primarily. Like you can kind of see the difference here, right? Each one is worth that, right? Gotta see how much they're worth. Insane. They're worth insane. But anyways, I have these books, different books you can sell. But the other one was my egg hatching. Anyways, so quick review of what we've talked about, right? Just so that you're fully game passes, enchants, flags. Make sure you're using the speakers, of course, and then as well as saving up. Don't feel rushed, right? You don't need a huge right away. My first huge, I think it took me 2 weeks before I got my first huge, and that was, like I said, through a key pull on a chest. I wasn't even trying to get a huge at the time. I'm pretty sure whenever I didn't focus on trying to get huges, because I had my Pet Sim X huges, so I wasn't really like too pressed on that one. I was more or less, I think I was trying to, I think I was going for one of something. There was something in here I wanted. And I know I didn't get it from there. I think I was trying to get one of these cool, different ultimates to do that. And yeah, definitely. Anyways, that's kind of everything. A little bit of rambling, a little bit different. Those are my sort of tips, recommendations, how to get huges, my methods that I've been using, different ways that I get huges, and yeah. And of course, I have individual videos on specific events, or the best way to get huges during those events, whatnot that have happened. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. That'll be everything for this video, folks. Don't want to bore you guys. We got to get back to the grind here. Got to get back to the good times, you know. I think I need to relog, because for some reason, during my grinding today, my item notifications have just went invisible there. We'll have to most likely head over to the training plaza. Got some things to sell. You'll probably see me with no gems potentially soon, because I am saving up a bunch of gems for a new enchant book, the Superior Chest Mimic, will be joining my loadout here. Most likely going to replace my mini chest fortune here. This is going to go away and be replaced with a superior chest, and then I will have superior chest, boss chest mimic, and a boss lucky. And then I don't know, I'm not a huge thing for the chest mimic itself, the 1.7 bill, or it might be back to where normally is 1.9 bill. It was like, I should have bought it. But it's gonna be my biggest regret not buying it whenever it was 1.6 mil bill during the RNG event. I don't know if you guys were aware that thing dropped to the lowest I'd ever seen it drop, like by global value to 1.6. That was some wild. Anyways, sorry folks, that's everything for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Remember, everyone, to keep joining this pet empire. Feel free to add me on Roblox and join me in the beautiful world that we have here. And remember, folks, finally, you can keep growing your own pet empire. Have a wonderful day.